The fourth metric that matters is your individual target as a salesperson. So every single individual sales rep wants to know their number. That's how they get paid. That's maybe where their bonuses lie. That's maybe how they feel motivated to achieve what they need to achieve in the year. And then the fifth metric that matters is the pipeline. And the pipeline is filled with numbers. It's a pipeline progress, and you have to figure out what are the numbers that track that progression through the pipeline, conversions from leads to stage one, or all the way through to something that's closed and closed won. Your win rate effectively, conversion rates, all of these indicators that are movements through a pipeline. Today, in this, because this is all about performing for success, we're going to talk about two things. So the two numbers that we'll talk about first, team targets. And so team targets in general, let me see if I can get my little clicker to work on here. So in general, when we talk about team targets, we actually want to make sure we set team targets, whether you're using a CRM or a spreadsheet. You want to kind of, I call it napkin drawing, even writing it out on a piece of paper. Do that first. Eventually, this will end up in your CRM, but make it simple. Keep it clean and simple to begin with. What's our annual target? What do we want to achieve? If you look right here, our annual revenue target, oh, sorry, let's go back one, Jonathan, right here. So our annual revenue target right here is 1,500,000 for this year, as an example. And that represents a growth rate of 25%. So if our previous year we did 1.2 million, now we want to do 1.5, how are we going to do that? And this is just a quick little breakdown of how we're going to do that. We may have some recurring sales. We may have 3 business units that are going to bring in new sales to that degree. And we're going to do that by closing 44 new sales this year at an average of $8,000 per contract. So this is just a high level look. I do a whole session on this as well. But for now, when you have a full team target broken down like this as your annual, then it's easy just to do the math and break it down by 4 quarters, 12 months, and 52 weeks. How are we going to achieve those goals? Those numbers matter, and they motivate a whole team. The individual numbers, which is the next slide, those numbers are all about, oh, sorry, individual was the previous one. Sorry, we have to go back up a little bit. There. Those are the team targets, and these are the individual targets.